Hello everyone, welcome to Follow Your Heart Intuition Tarot. So I'm going to do a reading for Aries. Just remember that these readings are general readings, so only take from them what resonates with you. If the title resonates with you and you're not an Aries, that's okay. If you're a cross watcher, someone who's wanting to check in what's going on for Aries in general, then this may also be the reading for you. Otherwise, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for Aries reading. Aries in Leo season. We've just entered Leo season about a week ago. A lot of things are shifting at the moment for everyone, and it can be unsettling, but it also means you're releasing old patterns. You're releasing the dynamics in certain friendships that need changing, and makes these friendships either closer in the long run, or maybe these are situations that you no longer need in your life. You've got to weigh these things up, okay? So just remember, these are general readings, Aries. Now let's see what is going on for you. This is Six of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords, Six of Swords. Wow. Okay, the Devil, the World, the High Priestess, the Sun, and the Empress. So it looks to me like you've been in a relationship that you've had, or you've known this person for a very long time. In some ways it's a bit like childhood memories, but something isn't quite right here. It could be you, but I'm just reading it from the perspective of someone tricking you. And in some ways you have made yourself believe you're happy, but on another level too, you realize that this is a very codependent relationship. You may not be happy with your self-image. That's another thing I'm getting. You may be having some, I would say self-image issues. And this relationship you're in is not enhancing that dynamic in you. It's just either you're kidding yourself or someone is kidding you, but basically it's time to move away from this energy and make sure that you look at the shadow side of yourself, Aries. Okay, there's some things in there that you keep falling back into old patterns. You just about get there, and then you're being tricked out of something that you really want, and that cycle has to stop. Okay, and you actually already know this cycle has to stop. You've already, in many ways, you've already, I'd say, moved away from some of the dynamics, but you don't want to admit that certain things aren't well, and this cycle has to end. And what you thought was going to make you happy, you now realize was some way of a mind trickery, and you realize, actually, no, that's not going to make me happy. And if I continue that same way of trying to think, if I get this and this, then I'll be happy. If I get that and that, I'll be happy. If this and this happens, then I'll be happy. You're starting to realize that is actually a false perception of life, and you're listening more to your intuition. You're hanging on to some things for security. I'm getting this too, but inside of you, you have a much clearer picture of where the bread is buttered for you, and you're coming more into your own. You're becoming more clear-minded about the dynamics that might have enhanced past codependency. It could be from old family from upbringing, from old family belief systems, that kind of thing. But yeah, you've literally come through a cycle where you've started to discover this situation is if you're continuing on that situation and don't bring it to don't bring yourself to change the dynamics of your thoughts within situations that are codependent or toxic, it's going to bring you down. And I think right now what I'm getting is that your attitude is certainly, this is certainly changing for you, okay? And you are actually in an environment that's conducive to helping you intuitively make the right decisions. And sometimes we self-sabotage ourselves just because of fear that we're actually going to be happy. And everyone deserves happiness. And in that sense, you're starting to grow up. You don't have to compromise. You don't always have to put the needs of others first, Aries. And you need to be more confident about knowing that you can stand in your own light when you make decisions. This is you standing in your own light and not what others think you should be. So for the end of this reading, Aries, I'm just going to do one card, and it's the same card I had for the other reading just before. It's called Navigating by the Stars. You need to follow your bliss. And I think this is a really interesting time in history, and for many of us, we can feel shifts going on, and the old is falling away, and we're choosing new paths, and we're actually choosing the path of the heart and the path of what's going to bring us joy, and in that way we are able to bring joy to others. So I hope this reading resonates with you, Aries. If you do want a reading, you can contact me personally at followyourheartintuition@gmail.com, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye for now.